What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? It is Stressman here, and today I just want to talk about a few things. Uh, if you look at the title right now, it's probably having to do with something with Red Dead, and it is, to be honest with you. Um, at the end of this video, before I start on this, I'm just wanting to say that I have, I mean, I'm planning on doing something for Christmas. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the whole 12 days of Christmas because last year I did it and it failed miserably. Obviously, I was in Minnesota during the time and the internet connection was pretty crap and everything. So I wasn't able to do it then because I didn't have the connection to stream. Hopefully this year I'll be able to actually, I've been wanting to get an Elgato, so that way I don't have to worry about, streaming anymore. I may do it just for the heck of it, after I get it, but it'll be great just to have the Elgato for actual, recording clips, because let me tell you, the Twitch, method I use to film my videos and stuff has been tremendous. I'm not even joking. Like, if you all remember when I first did my videos, I had just filmed it with my iPhone. So yeah, this is a way better quality in my opinion. And I mean, I don't want to put words in other people's mouths, but I feel like it would be better quality just in general. So definitely if I get that Elgato, if it will definitely make the quality even better, because we won't have to worry about being locked on 720. I hope this video is actually recording in 1080. I set it to that on the stream. The only problem with going above 720 is sometimes when I'm on 720 it lags. So I'm really hoping it isn't, but if it is, then I'll just have to deal with it and try to re-record it if I have to. But anyways, back to what I was saying about Red Dead. So Red Dead Online came out, I believe, a week ago, maybe? I'm probably 100% wrong with that. No, today would be like the second week, I believe. Because it came out let's see, Red Dead came out on October 27th or 26th, I believe. And then it came out on the 26th for people that bought the Ultimate Edition, the $120 version or something like that. Or no, just $100 version. And then the day after, it was people that played the game on day one, and so on and so forth. And for that, I give Rockstar a A+. I mean, obviously, I would have probably had it to where that if you're gonna do that, do different tiers. So if you didn't play it on day one and you bought it like the edition below it, then you got to play. But anyways, it's not the whole point. They did a way better job of releasing the online than they did on GTA Online, which I didn't get to play at launch because I wasn't allowed to play GTA at the time. But I had heard from a bunch of my friends how terrible it was, that it constantly would crash, you couldn't get into the servers because people were overloading it and stuff. So definitely an A+ on Rockstar this time, because there was no lag of what I could tell or anything. But the main reason I'm on here, and it's not to gripe about the economy, because I think that Rockstar has fixed the problem. The problem that I see with Red Dead Online is there's nothing to do. There's absolutely nothing to do other than the missions. And also, even though the economy is still fixed, I believe that it could do better, in my opinion. So, we'll go over that. I also want to touch up on the griefing because the griefing on this game is not as bad as GTA Online. It's way better, but we'll get back to that. So first, we'll start out with the activities. I have been really, really disappointed with Rockstar on this one. I I don't know. I like it. You just there's only things you can do is the story missions, like the quote unquote story missions that you have, and then you have the stranger missions. That's all you can do right now, practically. I mean, you can do the adversary modes that they have like on GTA Online. That's like they have one called I think it's Make It Count, and that is like a short version of like a battle royale. It's like 10 people, and you can either play with bows and arrows, obviously, or you can play with only knives, and it's only throwing knives as those. It's actually a pretty fun mode, but I'm not going to get deep into that. There's just a bunch of modes in there that are kind of like the adversary modes on GTA Online, and I mean, they're okay. I'll give them that. Pretty fun. Honestly, probably the most fun you can have in the game right now. So, I don't know. I think there's so much more that can be added, and one thing that would absolutely make it so much better is if they added like the card games and stuff like that. If you added the card games into the games, it would be so much better. Like, I'm not even joking. It would be 10 times as better. Like, sorry. It would be 10 times better, in my opinion. And the reason I say that is because whenever Red Dead 1 came out, I didn't have it, but when Red Dead 1 was still like a thing you could play with, like, it was like the servers weren't crap. Me and Israel and Jonathan, you all know them from my crew videos, but anyways, we would get on there and play Liar's Dice. And I'll get on in that in a little bit, but we would just sit there for hours just playing Liar's Dice. I mean, we would get done just fooling around on the map because there wasn't really anything to do on Red Dead 1 online as much as there was in GTA Online and Red Dead Online right now. But we just get around and fool around on there. And it was fun because we wouldn't have to, like, earn money or whatever and things of that nature. All you just did was, when you ranked up, you got horses and stuff and you got different characters. But I personally love the personalization now. But anyways, back to the card games. We get on there and we play those card games for like 3-4 hours. Just sit there playing games because it was fun. I mean, it was honestly fun because every time you had like these really like intense situations where you're like, you don't know who's gonna win or not, and it was always fun because it wasn't like unbalanced. If you suck at aiming in like in a game, then you're not gonna have fun during like a shootout or like a quick draw or something like that. You're not gonna have as much fun. But in like if you're playing the card games, I mean, it could be like different ways each time. And I really, really enjoyed the card games. And that's another thing, like I said about the whole Liar's Dice. When I played Red Dead Redemption 2, I absolutely loved it. The only thing that really disappointed me was the only card game that they had in the game was poker. And I think they actually had dominoes. Yeah, they had dominoes. And they didn't have it. They didn't have it in the online. God, I'm out of my mind. They didn't have Liar's Dice in the game. So I was really disappointed with that, and I thought, maybe they'll add it on in a different update. They still can. I'm not saying that they won't. I'm just saying if it's not on the campaign, then there's like little to no chance it'll get online. And that was one thing that I really, really want to address is if it would be so nice if Rockstar would release that like in a free DLC like they have been for GTA Online. It would make it so much better. And I really hope they add it in there because it actually is a really fun mode, and a lot of people play it. But back to the card games added to online, it would make it so much better. Like I said before, it would make it so much more fun, so much more things to do, and it would just in general enhance the game. So Rockstar, I just really want you to add it in there. I'm sure there's a bunch of other people that you want you to add it in there, and I know it's a beta, but there's things in GTA Online you had in there that was like side missions. You had the tennis, you had tennis, you had the arm wrestling, and that's another thing. They don't even have Five Finger Fillet in the online, as much as I know. I think the only side mission or thing that even equates to that is just um really there's nothing. I mean, you have to create your own fun moments in online, Red Dead Online. Like, I guess going to the saloon and starting a bar fight would be like the equivalent of going to the strip club on GTA, stuff like that. I don't know, but there's really no other side missions. And if you're gonna have those in GTA Online when it first came out, then please put them in like the card games and stuff like that in Red Dead Online. Like, I know you gotta fix some other things, but please consider that when you're starting to release the full, like, take off the beta in the name. But just do it. I know a argument that I've heard is that we can't have gambling in these games, and it's because of the microtransactions and stuff like that. Because it's seen as if you buy currency in game, then you're basically gambling away to get more money, or you're losing money. That was the main reason that Rockstar never added the casino in GTA Online. If you actually go into the game, there is a casino on the highway um, going out of Los Santos. I really, I couldn't tell you exactly where it's at. If you look to the right of the map, if you're on there, there's like a highway that takes you up. I believe it's near the racetrack. Actually, I think it is at the racetrack. When you go to the racetrack for the horses, it's there. And the reason they never opened it is because of the whole gambling situation with microtransactions, because they thought they were going to get sued for doing that. Well, as I stated before, like what they should have done is separated the current in-game currency with the bought currency. If I were them, I would have had a credit card and then the GTA cash like they had. Credit card would be the money that you use in like in game, and shoot, if you wanted to, you can make it worth more than the cash. So, like, say a car, like I don't know, say the Wagner is, no, we'll say the T20 because I have it. We'll say the T20 on with the credit would be like 500 credit, and the max you could buy, like, you could only buy like 100, and I think 100 on here is like 250,000, 2,500,000, or something along those lines. It's like 10,000 maybe, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. No, it's 8 million. 8 million. So, like, the most you could buy on the credit system would be like 10,000, we'll say. Or if you wanted to just level it out. I'm just saying, like, what they could do. So, and they did that for Red Dead Online. They did. So, I don't know why they won't do that I don't know why they wouldn't put it in there. There's no reason, because you can't. All you have to do is make the only money you can gamble is the in-game cash, because they've done what they've did, like what I said, in Red Dead. So I don't know why they wouldn't do it. There's no reason whatsoever. So Rockstar, I want it as soon as possible, but I mean, if you can't, you can't. You gotta work on other things, that's fine. But there is absolutely no excuse for the card games and Liar's Dice not to be added to the game. There's just no excuse. And I know there's a market. Well, there's like a consumer fan base that wants that in the game. So please add it in the game. So back to it, the economy. I'm gonna talk on it just a little bit. They've kind of changed it, and they did it in the way that I thought they were going to, where they kept the prices of the horses around what they were, and then they've lowered the prices of the guns just a little bit, and the prices of the clothes and stuff. Which that was the only thing that I cared about, was the clothes and guns. The guns were outrageously priced, and there was no way to like actually do well in the game because you were stuck with these crappy guns. So I'm really happy they fixed that. I mean, it could make it more, but they've alleviated that with making more money as well. So Rockstar, I give you a that. I'm glad you did it, and also you even went out your way of, and you actually awarded the players that had to go through it with 15 gold and $250. So good on you. So yeah, I just really hope that Rockstar thinks about these things, is putting the like different activities and stuff like that. And also one more thing before I stop with this. It's not really a rant, but just what my opinions on the game are. And I hope they add in more customization. The character customization for me wasn't better than GTA Online. It was just a little bit, not too much though. So my only thing is that if they could add more hairstyles and uh well, if they add more hairstyles and then if they added more clothes, that would be awesome. I know that they may eventually do that. I mean, the only problem, and I see the problem there, is that it's set in a time period. It's not set now. So you're not going to have like the ongoing fashion, you know, like you would in GTA Online. So if they just added a little bit more hair, then that would be okay. I mean, perfectly fine. The whole you know what I'm saying? Like the whole categories they have now of the hair isn't bad, but you could add more because Arthur has more hairstyles in my opinion. Like you could do different partings, different lengths, and stuff like that. If they did that, it'd be great. Um, and then with the clothes, like I said, just add more styles. Uh, and if you wanted to, just make your own Western styles. I mean, it doesn't have to be like, um, has to be historically accurate. I mean, it just has to look Western. So, yeah, I just, I hope they do that. I really hope that they put those in there. There's other things that they can add in the future, like businesses and stuff like that, and bank robberies, which we were told we were going to get. But like I said, all I expected was a few missions, some side missions, and then like the adversary modes. And the only thing we didn't get was side missions. So Rockstar, just add those in there, and then maybe the start of next year add in like businesses and heist, and then we'll go from there. But overall, I'm really happy with both games. I feel like now that I can get on Red Dead Online and actually have fun. And I mean, the only problem is that the griefing. I wish that the griefing wasn't as bad as it is in Red Dead, but you're gonna have that, and it's not, like I said before, it is not as bad as GTA Online. So I applaud that too. So yeah, overall, I'm really glad. So yeah, just a little bit. Actually, this is rambling, so I'm probably gonna put as rambling. So yeah, but as I stated before, I'm really sorry this went over. I'm really out of place. I need to write like bullet points so whenever I do these videos, I don't go off like I do. But I'll figure that out. But as I stated before, I'm hoping to do videos. I'm not going to pressure myself into doing them 12 days and pushing out stuff that I'm not happy with and that is, you know, just half butted stuff like that. I'm not going to do that. So if I get videos, great. I'm hoping to push out more when school ends, because currently I have finals. So as soon as that's done, I'm gonna try to do as much videos as I can. So yeah. So again, thank you guys for watching this video. This has been Stressman, aka Pepto, used to be Sarge, and I'm really glad that I finally got to make this video. I've been meaning to. I was gonna make a rant before they fixed the economy. So they thought they were gonna get a Taco Bell rant, and they almost did if I wasn't so lazy. So, and we all know what Taco Bell did whenever I did something, and they did absolutely nothing. So, and look where they're at now, in the crapper. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.